I would like really sit and like memorize like the Wizards of Waverly Place spells, but sometimes I'd just be like, Ejbana Utusis.
It sounds like a 20th century disease like Ubano tuberculosis.
Boom, snap.
Clap, boom, snap, clap, snap, boom, snap,
clap, boom, snap, clap, snap. Shh. Beyond Zillennial, the talk show.
No.
We're so excited to be here. Oh my goodness gracious. This has been a long time coming, you all. And I just can't believe it's come to fruition. Beyond Zillennial.
It's
behind
here.
Behind the scenes Zillennial, Born Zillennial, all that good stuff. I'm Matt Duffy. This is Abby Murphy here, my co-host. We go way back to the University of Florida. But for anybody here who is maybe new to the group, I'm the creator of Born Zillennial. Blows my mind to this day where we are, how far we've come from a class assignment. Really blows my mind. I'm 23, born in 1998, peak Zillennial in my opinion. Living in New York City right now. Still, I'm in grad school, going to the University of Florida College of Journalism and Communications online program. I went to UF undergrad as well, and we had a morning show together. We had the best show name on the planet, in my opinion. A&M in the AM, Abby and Matt in the morning. Am or You know, tell these millennials a little bit about you, Abby.
Hi, I swear I'm relevant. Matt and I know each other from college. As he said, we did a morning show together. I also went to UF. Now I work at a radio station in Jacksonville, Florida, if you know where that is, which is unlikely, but look it up on a map. I swear it's there. And I'm really excited to be communicating. That's a weird way to put it. I'm really excited just to be talking to you guys about Zillennial content and hearing your opinions.
We were actually kind of doing the Zillennial content before we even knew what Zillennial content was. You know, my favorite interview we ever did was Glow Zell, Queen of YouTube, self-proclaimed. Is you okay? Is you good? Because I wanted to know. That was like the energy that she brought, even to just that phone call, totally matched her YouTube channel. Like she is, I mean, end all be all icon. Love her. And we actually have a snippet from that interview as well.
Roll the clip.
How are you doing, Glozell? We're so excited to talk to you. We've been looking forward to this all week.
Oh, yeah! I'm doing great.
I love it. All right, well, let's talk a little bit about your incredible YouTube channel. You have over 4.7 million followers, almost 1 billion views. Some videos, your Cinnamon Challenge with over 54 million views.
Yes.
Hot Pepper Challenge, 35 million. My push-up bra will help me get my man with
Yes,
25.
And I just made Matt so uncomfortable. He's like, how do I bounce off of that? Well, we want to know, out of all of these videos, which one are you the most proud of?
But the one that really put me on the map was the Cinnamon Challenge, because that was the one that all of a sudden I'm on the Today Show, Dr. Drew, radio stations. I'm being played on the news. I'm like, oh my goodness. And that one really put me on the map.
She's the best. And I love the fact that she went to Florida. Just makes my heart smile.
Right.
We also got to interview the Phineas from The Phineas and Ferb, Vincent Martella. And that was a fantastic interview.
Phineas and Ferb really was like everything to me as a kid. And Vincent Martella, you know, he was in Everybody Hates Chris, Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. He was a little like detective. So it was really cool to talk to him as well. You know, he even gave some like voice acting tips and even just life as Disney. And I'm pretty sure we have a clip from that as well.
Vincent, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We're great. We're so excited to be chatting with you right now.
Yeah, I can't believe we're talking to you. We're excited.
No, this is fun. This is awesome. I'm glad you reached out to me.
So how do you find a voice? I mean, you're doing a lot of voice acting. How do you come up with a voice? What goes into that?
Specifically with Phineas, you know, he has a kind of a vague 9 to 13 age, and he was always happy and wide-eyed. And so I wanted to do, you know, a type of voice that when you, like, hear it, it kind of just brings a smile to your face. It's, you know, hey, what do you want to do, Ferb?
I think our biggest flex is that he still follows us to this day.
This is true.
It's such an honor.
He's like liking my Instagram pictures, and I'm just like, hey, Phineas.
Also, fun little anecdote. Me and Matt were having a great time one night in Charleston, and I thought, what if we just like FaceTimed Vincent right now?
I completely forgot about this.
We did. And I just, looking back, I feel so bad. We just totally ambushed him at like 2 a.m. We were like, Vincent!
But he answered, which was the weirdest part. And then we were just like, whoa, you actually answered. We were like, do the voice. Do the voice.
We also got to interview David from David After the Dentist. And
Whoa.
he did not want to talk to us.
No, I forgot about that too. We didn't even write that down. Well, you brought that one up on me, but we did do that.
I think it's my consciousness blocked it out because
it was like really cringy. I mean, he was a freshman, incoming freshman at UF, and we were just like, hey, like, haha, David after the dentist, and he was like, yeah, you know, like kind of haunts me. I just want to play club lacrosse at UF, and we were just like.
He's like,
okay.
I'm just trying to move on with my life, and here you are.
What we love doing in the morning show, and you know, a lot of what we want to do here with Beyond Zillennial as well, some more special guests.
Yeah, we're so excited to bring more Zillennial interviews to you. I have slid into literally every Child Stars DMs from like 1995 to 2010, just being like, please come on our podcast, please.
So everybody be watching this, you know, and give it a little like so we can show the numbers that they'd be getting, a little better selling point. Ooh, ooh, whoa, ooh, whoa, 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 yeah. So Abby, what is the sitch?
What's the sitch?
What's the sitch? What's the 411? What are we chatting right now?
Well, the 411 is that we have a lot of anniversaries we need to go through. For one, the 20th anniversary of Spy Kids was a couple of weeks ago, and it just blows my mind to see where these stars are today versus where they were back when they were kid stars. So like Alexa Pina Vega is married to one of the kids from Big Time Rush. I say kid, one of the guys from Big Time Rush. And Daryl, who plays Junie, is married to Meghan Trainor, and they have a baby.
A child. No.
Netflix shared an image, and it was shared in Born Zillennial. We were talking about it. They shared just the picture of that microwave. Just throw in the little packet, and then bam, just like burgers and fries. 2001, when that came out, like I feel like they really thought microwaves like that were going to be the future, and here we are in 2021. Like, what do we got?
We have air fryers. That's what we have.
Literally, we got nothing.
And then also the 25th anniversary of the Crocodile Hunter was on Monday. Very convenient considering that his daughter, Bindi Irwin, just gave birth to a baby girl. She named her daughter something very interesting though. She named her daughter Grace Warrior Irwin Powell. Warrior is her middle name.
Warrior, why?
She wanted to honor her dad as a wildlife warrior.
I think it's kind of sweet. I mean, even just like the double middle name situation is not me. I don't think I know anyone else with the middle name Warrior.
I'm just picturing her in like these really intimate moments. Like, let's say 25 years from now, this chick gets proposed to, and he's like, Grace Warrior Irwin Powell, will you marry me? It seems a little out of place. Like, your middle name is supposed to be, I don't know, like every basic chick's middle name is like Elizabeth and Marie, and for good reason, because it's inoffensive. It just flows well.
A lot of pretty cool Zillennial icons having children recently. Ashley Tisdale gave birth to her first baby, and I'm just like, I think we need to like unhash the fact that Sharpay, Ashley Tisdale, had her baby, named her Jupiter Iris.
Iris. Name it.
Jupiter Iris French.
Interesting.
Why was that so hard for me to say? Also, the Irish and then the French.
So I think it's beautiful, but it's also just like a lot. I mean, this is a name that people are gonna have to go for the rest of their life saying.
I think names are getting a lot more unique. Names like Jupiter, it's literally the name of a planet.
I think it might be a product of us not being socialized enough. We've all been away from people for too long that we're like, Jupiter sounds like a great name. Not realizing that this baby isn't going to be in quarantine and is going to have to go into the world.
Frankie Muniz had a baby or helped make a baby. See,
make a baby.
All right, the baby's
he had
name
sex and therefore now has a child.
The baby's name though is Mosley Muniz.
I will be interested to see if Frankie has 3 kids so that he can have a middle child because, Malcolm in the middle.
Literally needs to name the child Malcolm.
I'm forcing him to have a second child named Malcolm and then a third.
And he can name it whatever he wants.
Name Jupiter.
Period. The icon of Zillennial icons, Hilary Duff, has her 3rd child and 2nd daughter, May James Bear.
This is the one name I'm on board with.
And, I think it is just wild how icons are having children, but also I've seen in the group a lot, we're all over the place. Like it's crazy how in your 20s you can be at so many different life stages. I've seen people in the group sharing photos of their babies and even talking about wedding songs, being married, engaged, already divorced. And I'm just like, why are we going so fucking fast?
I think that's the best part about this group in particular. It's like whether or not you're getting your PhD or you just lost your job, we can all bond over the fact that we had those awful erasers in elementary school that would just smear things or the little decorations that would go on your bike. It's something that brings us all together, and I think that's beautiful.
If you are watching right now, I think that it's time for a little merch discount code exclusive to anyone that is watching this right here, right now. Abby's got the new logo t-shirt on. I got the hat. What should I make it? I haven't made it yet. Let's make it.
The drip.
Respect the drip, Karen. No, let's say Beyond Z. You use that, you can get 15% off Born Zillennial merch. It's at bornzillennial.com. So yes, 15% off Born Zillennial merch at bornzillennial.com with the code Beyond Z.
So I think the best part about being in like the cusp of this generation is we're still kind of in with the Gen Zers. I can't help but feel like this drama is so below the scandals that we had back in the day.
100%.
The big drama going on with Olivia Rodrigo and Joshua Bassett and Sabrina Carpenter.
That love triangle, that scandal, it really has nothing on what we were going through, what we were put through. The emotional trauma of some of these Disney scandals. It's like, they need to be talked about.
Yeah,
So,
the Miley, Selena, Nick Jonas drama seriously gave me relationship trauma that I didn't need at 13.
it was like everything to me. And even too, we were only getting fed what we were seeing from like J14. Like that's where we were like, being given the deets. Let's talk about what even is that love triangle. Let's get back into it.
A quick refresher, Miley and Nick Jonas start dating and they were together for about 2 years and then they broke up. And then he and Selena Gomez started dating for a brief amount of time and Selena fell head over heels for this guy, which who wouldn't? It was Nick Jonas. Long story short, it just started creating this tension between Miley and Selena. We got the iconic 7 Things I Hate About You song because Miley was just so like frustrated with the relationship.
And then even too, it makes me think of the YouTube battles.
Yo. Yo, yo. Yeah, I said it twice. Got a problem with that? Wow. Yo. Yo, yo. Yeah, I said it twice. Got a problem with that?
The jealousy and the love triangles, but those were our it girls. Miley is literally Hannah Montana. Nick Jonas is Jonas Brothers. And then Selena, Alex from Wizards of Waverly Place. I based my entire personality off her for like 6 years.
Even the wizardry part?
I'm about to overshare. I really did like wish I was a wizard. I would like really sit and like memorize like the Wizards of Waverly Place spells and like try to cast them. Like not like actually thinking something would happen, but sometimes I'd just be like, Ejbana Utusis.
It sounds like a 20th century disease like Ubano tuberculosis. Miley is no stranger to scandals. She was in another scandal when she was 15. So this was maybe like a few years before that. She was on the cover of Vanity Fair. Her back was revealed and she just had a towel covering her front. And people were like, this is a child. Why is she on the cover of Vanity Fair doing this? It was this huge debate.
I mean, it is that whole Disney mold, those like pop princesses, the perfect Disney child. Like you can't ruin that image at that time. Because I also remember she had to issue an apology. And then in 2018, she came out and like revoked her apology and was basically just like, screw y'all. She obviously went 10 times harder, in the future. So screw them. Even to at the moment, I know it was really scandalous, but like if somebody were to do that today, how even society has shifted in the past 10 years, it's like, I don't even think that would be as big of a deal today.
But it makes me a little bit mad because I feel like the photographers definitely knew what they were doing. I think at that time they knew if they put a half naked Miley Cyrus, who was the biggest child star on the cover, they knew it was going to get a ton of press. You know who also had a big scandal for being half naked was Vanessa Hudgens. Do you remember when those nude photos got leaked? That rocked my world because High School Musical was my shit back in the day.
Oh, I do remember it was in between High School Musical 1 and 2. And they were like, we can't do High School Musical 2 now because like Vanessa Hudgens can't be in it and she's like the star. And I remember like freaking out. Like I didn't even care about anything else. I was just like, we need High School Musical 2. And then of course, we got it. My personal favorite.
You just reminded me that they weren't going to film the second one because I remember being like in tears thinking that like I wouldn't be able to go on. So thankfully Disney like got over it because I don't think I would have emotionally recovered. Well, even though that was really hard to watch them go through, I feel like the tea was just so much more scandalous than it is today. Like, where's the real drama?
Our icons, the stars when Miley and Selena and all them, they really were just trying to exist. There was no trend of like Disney Channel childhood actors like going off the rails.
Now Olivia Rodrigo has an explicit song. It was no big deal. She said the F word.
Yeah.
And she's a Disney star. I love that.
Right? I do too. Oh, how far we've come.
How far we've come.
All right, Abby and I could just talk and talk and talk forever, but the thing that I really want out of this Beyond Zillennial moment is to give members, a chance to come in on the fun as well. The group would be absolutely nothing without all you all interacting and engaging in there. And to give you guys a little taste of what it's going to look like, I asked the Born Zillennial moderators, the BZ mods, to answer our first question of Beyond Zillennial ever. What we asked them was to tell us their favorite theme song. I just wanted to hear their thoughts so you guys can also get a better idea of how it might look next week. So let's send it over to the mods.
Hi everyone, I'm Katie, I'm 22 and I'm from Toronto, Canada. My favorite theme song is the Hannah Montana theme song, of course, but I also want to mention the transitions in the show. Whoa, whoa, yeah.
Hi, I'm Lauren Campo, and my favorite theme song, though it's really hard to choose, is a toss-up between That's So Raven, iconic, and Sweet Life on Deck.
My name's Kayla. My favorite theme song has to be from Kim Possible. Call me, beat me if you want to reach me. Call me, beat me if you want to reach me.
Hey everyone, my name is Caroline. There's actually two that come to mind. The first one is the Unfabulous theme song. The second one that's stuck in my head all the time is Found a Way, which is the Drake and Josh theme song.
I never thought that it'd be so simple, but...
My name is Nikki. I usually think of the theme song for Big Bang Theory and then also Doctor Who.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Emery. I'm gonna spin it a little because I think all of the theme songs were kind of taken, all the main ones. And I'm gonna go with the song that is played during the handshake scene in the Lindsay Lohan Parent Trap.
Hey Zillennials, my name is Ada, I'm 25 years old, and I am from Phoenix, Arizona. I've been a moderator of Born Zillennial since November of last year, and I am loving taking over the world with every single one of you. My theme song of choice has to be Gotta Go My Own Way by Troy and Gabriella from the first High School Musical.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine.
Thanks so much for tuning into the first episode of Beyond Zillennial. Me and Matt are so excited that you guys are also going to be a part of the conversation. We don't have a question of the week for next week's episode, but we are going to be asking you to respond, whether it'll be like a voice memo or a video. But when we ask it, please feel free to jump on board.
I hope you guys have a great week. Happy April.
Bye. See you next Thursday or sooner.
To BZ and beyond.
Zoom.